Move on to two components of investment. So investment is of two types actually. Number one is fixed investment. Number two, inventory investment. Fixed investment refers to expenditure by the producers on fixed assets. That means on capital goods, including plant and machinery, land and building, etc. Similarly, inventory investment means expenditure of the producer on stock of raw material, semi-finished goods and finished goods at any point of time. So now the question arises, what is the significance of fixed investment and inventory investment? So whereas fixed investment is concerned, increase in fixed assets would mean increase in stock of capital, that means increase in plant and machinery, which would lead to rise in production capacity of a firm, of a producer. And when on aggregate basis, on macro level, when there is fixed investment by many of the producers, that would lead to rise in production capacity of the economy itself, which would mean growth and development of the nation. Whereas in case of inventory investment, the significance lies in stocking of raw material reduces the all-time dependence of a firm, of a producer on market. And stock of finished goods is maintained to reduce the dependence on external factors, or rather you can say it is maintained to cope with potential demand. Demand for commodities can increase anytime. Therefore, the stock of finished goods can do the needful. Now, inventory investment is of two types. Number one, desired inventory stock, and number two, undesired inventory stock. Desired inventory stock is the planned inventory stock of the producer, which is maintained to meet the future demand. The demand for commodities can rise anytime, and therefore, in order to fulfill that, desired inventory stock is maintained, and the motive is to earn profits. While in case of undesired, as the name itself indicates, undesired inventory stock means unplanned inventory stock of the producer. It arises when the demand for the products turn out to be less than what is being expected. It always leads to losses. Now, concepts of net investment, depreciation and gross investment. What is net investment? Very crucial, students. Listen it carefully. What is net investment? Net investment refers to expenditure of the producer on stock of new capital assets. That means net investment leads to net addition to the stock of capital goods. So whatever you purchase as a producer in a given year, that all is called net investment. I am referring to stock of capital that is being purchased by the producer in an accounting year. Now secondly, depreciation. What is depreciation? Depreciation means loss of value of fixed assets. Loss of value of fixed assets. Now when fixed assets are in use, they may be consumed in the process of production. That means there may be some loss in value of fixed assets, and that may happen due to three reasons. Number one, wear and tear. Number two, accidental breakdown. And number three, is expected obsolescence. So on account of these three factors, some value of fixed assets is deteriorated, which is called depreciation. That is called depreciation. While I told you net investment means, net investment refers to expenditure on new capital stock. Now gross investment means total investment. This is total investment, and this would include net investment plus depreciation. This would be equal to net investment inclusive of depreciation. That means gross investment refers to expenditure on new stock of capital assets along with purchase of new assets in place of the worn out fixed assets.
और ऐसे रूप